That's what I'm talking about. Let the people know. Fashion's always been my passion, and it could be yours as well. It could be anybody's. So I provide an experience that kind of collectively draws in anybody, everybody, all is welcome scenario. Noda's always stood out to be the funky, fun, exotic neighborhood in my opinion. So I knew with what I create, I provide, and here we are. For me, fashion is something like style should go for miles. You know, so you shouldn't have a catalog of just a specific. I think it should be beautiful, broad, and just beyond belief. You know what I mean? So I've never had a very specific, but I really do cherish Ralph Lauren. The class of that was very beautiful. The story behind it, the legacy that it's created. It's a very beautiful thing. I knew I was gonna do this for a full time at some point. And once 2020 came around, I said, let's do it. Let's start. Let's fill up some IKEA bags, get some merchandise made. Don't tell a soul until I have enough for a clothing rack to fill, and then come present it to the world, in which I did. From there, I knew it was very special, not only to myself, but to everybody who came and enjoyed it. And you know, when I started hand sewing, which began everything, I knew I had something going on because I was hand sewing. Not only that, I was hand drawing my patches. And then from there, once I got into the bleach work, there was a specific idea that drew very quickly, which was taking the horse from a Ralph Lauren, doing a firework, if you will. And that, I knew I had something real deep. Yeah. And that was the win for me. I had no clue what I was getting into with sewing machines. I've gone through, I think, 10 of them. And I think I got it bedded down at this point. This is definitely the dream. I wouldn't call it the American dream. I just call it the world dream, because I think anybody could do it. That's always been the thing, is like, if I could do it, you could do it too. But there's not a day that goes by that this feels pressurized or, you know, like work, if you will. I think it's a lot of play, a lot of fun. It's very genuine. I get to make my own schedule and just truly do what I please, which is what you see. Man, I'll tell you a moment that touched my heart the most is when someone came up that actually needed a shirt. And I was like, you know what? Have one. But I'm going to pick one out for you. And it was one of my OG logos that kind of started everything, where it was like a Ralph Lauren horse, did some firework aesthetic to it, which many may know of. And he was looking good. He was looking real good. And I seen him 3 years later. He came right back to me. He was like, hey, I don't expect you to remember me, but you gave me a shirt when I was in need. And he just couldn't stop thanking me. And that really warmed the heart, man. That made me feel beyond good. That was a very special thing to always hear too, is how many remarkable people come to me and they're like, dude, I didn't even have to buy nothing. You didn't pressure me to buy anything. You just provided love and just made sure I was, as a human, okay. You know, complimented what I was wearing at the time. And yeah, it definitely was that's probably the most special thing, is like being reminded that I am myself. And every day I'm gonna always be me. I'm never changing. And it seems to evolve into something that everyone's appreciating. I could care less if I sold an item. What matters most is that person that comes to me and I provide a genuine experience. They're leaving with a smile. They're leaving with a sense of security, a sense of self-worth. Wholeheartedly, I've always stood for, like, we the people. We could do this together, and that's what it is. It's not you or me, it's we.